Alright, what's up guys? This is Tom Burkart from Revs Daily. We are going for first drive in the 2015 Toyota Camry XLE V6. So this is an extremely loaded model, and it stickers at about $31,000 as a base price, and then this particular car has a bunch of options, including like the premium JBL stereo, a bunch of safety tech, rear spoiler, and but otherwise the XLE is loaded as loaded as it comes. And for this V6, you know, you really have what is effectively a luxury car in a midsize and affordable package. So, just getting in this XLE model versus the XSE with a V6, you definitely notice that it has a softer focus, lighter steering, smoother ride, different seats and trim. That's full leather on this car, and stitched and very... just, you know, a little bit of a lighter and more, you know, more luxury type focus, as you would imagine. But, you know, getting on the road with any of these Camrys shows that that despite being the previous Camry being just a few years old, the new one is pretty dramatically changed. So the V6 feels fast. First off, I mean, it's quick. This is, yeah, despite all the people say, you know, that 400,000 Camrys are sold, you know, most of them, 350,000 of those are just the the four-cylinder model. But people getting the V6 are enjoying about, you know, 6 seconds to 60, or a little bit less, which is fast for, you know, that's fast in the segment and puts a lot of luxury cars to shame. And but so getting right in the 2015 cars, both the XSE, the SE hybrid, and now this XLE with a V6 really shows that there have been dramatic improvements in the chassis rigidity, and that really helps with the dynamics. It helps it feel. It helped the suspension engineers retune it to be both smoother and more responsive. At the same time, via a new digressive damper setup, so that sort of discourages some of like the pitch and wallow that can happen when you are going around a long sweeping turn and the body of the car is slowly tilting over. Whereas the digressive part of the damper in the new suspension for the 2015 Camry is that if it is noticing that slow lean, then it becomes firmer, but it still keeps it very, very smooth and soft and cushy for, you know, direct pitter-patter impacts, like going over a pothole or something. So the car feels really good. Steering is really light on this XLE V6. But the biggest change I'm noting is that the brakes feel so much better than they ever have before. There's a new dual-stage brake booster for all of the 2015 Camrys that feels just much firmer and more progressive and much more European in how it brakes. It also has the Camry and the Star safety system they were describing has you know, all of the good stuff like that you would want, like ABS and electronic brake distribution and brake assist, but having that feel just inspires that extra little bit of confidence and makes it feel a little bit more like a driver's car and like a premium luxury car from like BMW or Mercedes. So these are all good things for our luxury car at a mid-sized price. Overall, the interior feels really good. There's great tech refinements in the center stack with new standard 6-inch touchscreen and available 7-inch in-tune touchscreen. Big buttons on the side to control track and apps and let you go back to the home menu really easily. I mean, overall, it's the combination of, you know, a few key buttons and then the touchscreen system is just, it seems like the best of all worlds right now. And besides that, the interior has, you know, lots of these detailed trim tweaks, both to make it like look better and more distinctive across its trim levels, as well as you know, to highlight the new Camry's, you know, new stylish mission. Some of the buyers were really focused on wanting the Camry to be a little more expressive and a little more show a little more character in the styling, and they've definitely delivered that for 2015. This XLE has the gray 5-bar bumper, you know, so it's definitely more refined in its appearance than the sporty SE and XSE with their gloss black and honeycomb grills. But overall, I mean, but the new car looks very, very new, which is surprising. I mean, a lot of times a Camry would come out and it could be an all-new model, and you would really have to be into cars to know that it was a brand new car. Just because, you know, there's so much similarity and familiarity with all the vehicles as the best-selling car in the U.S. for the last 12 years, I guess. Camry has been #1. So they've sold, and since the Camry has been on sale in the U.S., they've actually sold 10 million of these things, which is an unbelievably huge number. So the car feels really good, brakes feel good, interior is very refined, is quieter, the chassis is stiffer and feels good. And then outside you've got the refinements we discussed, along with bigger, wider wheels and standard LED low and high beams. And then you also have a special setup for those bumper side blades, and those are now either an LED daytime running light, or they are an LED like amber blinker. So really, I mean, they've done a lot of good stuff with this styling, and you can tell that Calty, Toyota's design center in California, worked pretty hard at making the Camry, you know, this super ubiquitous car, actually like pretty distinctive and pretty cool feeling. So of course with the V6, you know, it's like a big price jump from the 4 cylinders. And but one that I would recommend wholeheartedly. I mean, this car still gets great fuel economy. It gets 21 in the city, 31 on the highway, and 25 miles per gallon overall. So I mean, it's not great, but you're also talking about like a 6-second to 60-mile-an-hour machine. Really good stuff. We're in Ponte Verde, Florida, and I was looking at that block had stop signs like all the way up the thing, which is good for showcasing the Camry's new braking feel and power and stability and controllability. But overall, the car feels, you know, it feels amazing. Feels like a Camry. It's going to deliver what buyers have always loved about this car, but more in every way. You know, more comfort, more tech, more style. So it seems like a great redesign, and prices. Toyota's held the line on prices for most of its trim levels, which is good. So those started about at about $24,000 if I'm not mistaken, and then go up to this. This is sort of the top dog, along with the XSE V6. These both start at about $31,650, I believe, and this one actually stickers at $35,649. So really good, and that includes the Safety Connect package with emergency assist and all the SOS buttons, and technology package like pre-collision, lane departure, dynamic cruise, automatic high beams. I mean, all the stuff that was really the purview of luxury cars exclusively until recently. So, you know, that's what you're getting with the Camry. You know, it looks like every other car on the road, but at least you know, or every other Camry, I should say. But with this engine and the XLE trim package, I mean, this car is practically a luxury machine. So let's chase this. We got a Lexus IS in front of us, so we'll chase him, both physically and metaphorically. So, all right, well, thanks very much. This has been Tom Burkart for Car Revs Daily in the 2015 Camry XLE V6. Thank you.